Hello everybody, I am Paul Fisher. I own the Paul Fisher Gallery. I'm the president and founder of Juried Art Services. We manage the juried art competitions for the Smithsonian, Harvard, Fulbright, Disney, the Philadelphia Museum, international competitions with over 100 countries. So I'm kind of in the jurying biz, and as an art dealer, I have to look at art professionally and critically every day. So we're going to do a quick walk around, and I'm going to show some of the things that in particular stood out to me, and without necessarily being the winners or losers. Not that there's any losers, because if you made it this far, kids, you're a winner. Because just being in this show puts anybody here ahead of 99% of the pack. And the Armory Art Center show every year, I mean, yes, it's been a crazy year, but here in the community that I've been part of, the art community for over 30 years, this is something that we all look forward to. This is, really kind of a foundation, bedrock of the cultural community of West Palm Beach. So, on that note, let's begin. Here's what I really like about this. Obviously, it's reminiscent of our very first form of expressed art and written communication, cave paintings. And at the same time, it's ancient, but it's totally today and contemporary, and it's cool, and it's not too serious. Like, these little creatures are so cool and funny, and the composition is perfect, the coloring is sublime. Same thing here. It's real art, it's serious art, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Okay, over here to the jewelry. And everything that I've seen in the jewelry, really, it starts with exquisite craftsmanship, and really of the level that I see every year when I'm at the Smithsonian Craft Show in April. It's just astonishing how good the craftsmanship is. So really, I'm, as the juror today, looking mostly for someone who is kind of a breakthrough artist that's doing something really special, really unique. Because I see many great things here that are executed perfectly, just sublime workmanship, but maybe not, a breakthrough as far as what the medium can offer. So this one right here, April Finch, is #1 in jewelry. Because it's innovative, it's interesting, it's classic, it's contemporary, it's cool, it's sweet. First when I saw those birds and saw Finch, that's not a finch, but actually those lovebirds are finches, because the artist's name is April Finch. I like the stars, and I like that the things that connect those stars are the arrow, and I like that this is a circle, and at the very top where the clasp is an arrow and a circle together, and the way it just brings it together, it's almost like there's a narrative in there. I love everything else in these cases. Moving right along, these three works, which have no relationship, look so good together. So whoever the curator that put this together really knew what they were doing. Because just first looking at the Armory Art Show as an exhibition to come to see, to look for art to buy, or to take your kids who are artists to see how it works as a working artist. You walk into a curated space like this fabulous room, and it's not just the individual experience of standing in front of a thing and processing it, it's what is the story of the show. When you walk into the room, what's the first thing that hit you? Those cool kind of cave painting things warms you up. There's something really smart there, and it's not visually overpowering. It's a little quiet, and you have to go in to investigate. And then you come around the corner, and wow. And I love just curatorially how the surface embellishments here, are mirrored in a way over here and over here. So just like, if I was putting together a professional space or curating, an exhibition, I couldn't hope to do better than this. This, I think, is the winner in 2D because it's just gorgeous. The colors are exquisite. I like that, in a way it's kind of abstract, except for, these forms down here. But a lot of times, you look at abstract art, and which is my favorite, abstract expressionism, and it's really just kind of, a beautiful field of colors that might look and feel good. But the great work is not just an assemblage of colors and shapes and forms and whatnot. It's when the whole thing is a single composition, because this is connected to that all the way around. This is a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. This has a foreground, a midground, a background, and it's gorgeous, it's uplifting, it's positive, the colors are fantastic. I love all the different little creatures, which you don't notice at first, but after you warm up to it, you get a couple more surprises. Ceramics-wise, this just is as good a use of the medium as we can hope. When you go to a show, by the way, kids, you don't ever touch the art. I love all this surface embellishment. Every single inch of this is really considered. And hopefully there's not too much thought into how they sit there. That is perfect. This is just gorgeous. It's what Jean-Michel Basquiat would paint if Jean-Michel Basquiat could paint. Edit that out. This is positive. This is beautiful. This, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but this thing is thick. This has layer upon layer upon layer, and it's almost built like a sculpture. I love how you can look, and here's how you can tell decent abstract art, okay? You can look at any inch right here, and there is so much going on. There is so much labor, there's so much thought put into every single little area of this. And again, like that thing, like that painting, it is a complete composition. It's not just an assemblage of different things layered onto a canvas. It really is one whole picture. It's really nice. I love this. This is just, the surface is rough. It feels great to the touch. It has a fantastic color palette. This addition of whatever the heck it is makes it really kind of stand out and gives it a really organic feeling. I like that the surface is rough and it hurts to touch it. That really makes it distinguished. And how these are going this way, flowing here, because every vessel you see, it always just flows this way. There's no reason for that. Bastin show. Otto and Rutt. Whoever this guy, or gal, person is, they are doing something extraordinary. This just, on the one hand, it could be 1940s or it could be today. I see three-dimensionality in it. I see surface. I see architecture. I see hard and soft and smooth and rough and light and dark. And I see an organic movement and an architectural construction. And don't ever touch the art. And I don't know too much about how it's done. Personally, I'm not that into process. I mean, some collectors or curators, dealers are. I don't care how they get to where they get. But boy, I've never seen anything like that. Close, but that's the winner. This I love. I know it's modeled off of that 15th century painting, but by reducing the color palette to two dominant light colors, I think it accomplishes something. And sometimes when you look at art critically, you're looking for like breakthroughs in technique or influences this and that and the other. And then sometimes you look at art and you just think, this is something I really like to live with and wake up to every day. This would make me feel good. Art should do that. Alrighty, moving right along. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This, looks like a museum piece. It really does. There's no reason in the world I should love this painting as much as I do. Man, there's something. I'm supposed to be a wordsmith, but I have no idea why I love this so much. I just think this is extraordinary. And I'm glad it's not for sale, because this is the one that I would throw some money down and run out the door with. And the instructor was our beloved Sam Perry. More great jewelry. I mean, you look at this and the amount, the workmanship, the detail, the craftsmanship. It's just, I mean, this is ring around, Illinois. It's as good as anything I see in the Smithsonian. All right, now we have to be quicker. Another picture, which I think is just superb. It's maybe not any giant breakthrough as far as the genre, but every inch of it's interesting. And it really, I don't know what's going on here, but I know that there is a real narrative. There is a story. You know, from home on my way, here's the wheels, here's the door, palm trees, the reason we're all here, the sun, the moon. This is another thing I could wake up and look at every day and be really happy I had it in my life. Also excellent. This is just perfect. This is the kind of thing I always look for when I'm in Asia that I want to bring home with me. Gorgeous, powerful, strong. This one really attracts me. And all at once, it looks like something a 6-year-old kid could have done. And at the same time, I absolutely know, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm feeling, I'm intuiting that this is the work of somebody who's like really sharp and intellectual and worldly and just has a fine mind and wit. What else we got? These are terrific, absolutely terrific. I don't know if this has an award or not. I'll have to look back through my notes. Diane Duvall. It's just great. You know, this one is sort of Hockney-esque and Kuhn-esque. It's delightful and extremely well constructed. It's perfectly balanced. This is very special, I think. There's something about this that is really quite unique. It reminds me of a number of artists, but it's really fully fledged in its own identity. And here we have Sharon, Bastin. She wins for sculpture. And I love that she's integrated this seaweed, that she chose this moment in Otter personality to portray. It's not a pose that I've ever really seen depicted much in sculpture. And Otter's an excellent choice because they're like us. They're playful and smart and funny and get in trouble. I love the curl of the hand. I love it's beautiful. It looks to be the product of someone who really understands the animal nature. And I'm only guessing because I don't know most of these folks, but this is not, like an academic sculpture or painting of an animal, I can kind of guess that. This is someone who understands the animal spirit and soul. This is the one that I'd most want to buy and run home with. Well, I shouldn't run because it's ceramic, I'd probably drop it. Brilliant idea. Very nice. It looks kind of like, 10,000 other landscapes, riverscapes that we've seen, but when I get up close to this and I see the water and the movement of the water, this is a real accomplishment. This is a very high level of skill. Or maybe not skill, maybe just talent. So whom else do we have? Jewelry, April Finch. Ceramic, Harriet Crane. Otto Rutt, Best of Show. Ellen Winter, Wilner. Best of Painting. Sculpture, Sharon Bastin. Just check, I think we have it all. You know why cannibals don't eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Okay, I think we've done it. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to jury for you this year.